going to be testing out this catted O2 spacer for the rear O2 to get rid of the high voltage. And you're going to want to put anti-seize on the threads to the O2 and the threads going into the downpipe. Recommend screwing in the O2 first, this catted O2, and then facing it this way, then screwing in the actual sensor, and then after that we're going to rotate it backwards so it's in the exhaust flow, and then tighten it down and see if it gets rid of this code. And once you have that on there, if you need to rotate the spacer around the opposite direction to fit the O2 in there, it's fine. And then you can tighten it down with the nut and do your best to get it to match the exhaust flow pattern. Yeah. Then you want to go jack up the passenger side. Make sure you put a jack stand, and the O2 sensor is tucked in here. You can loosen these if you want to pull this back, but you can actually kind of just tug on this and get access to the plug without removing anything. And then just secure it on these latches. Clip the wires in so they're not touching the exhaust, and then tuck your excess underneath here and try and get it so it's not where it's going to crimp. There's a little lip there. That's it. And if you do want to remove these, they are 10 millimeters, and if you break them, just go ahead and throw a washer in there. They crack pretty easily. So I unplugged the sensor and then started the car and cleared the codes, and then they still came back stuck rich. So going to get a new sensor and see if that'll fix it. So the new one's in, and I'm gonna leave it unplugged. And before I plug it in, I'm going to start the car and run a scan, clear the codes, and then plug it in. I just want to come under here first and clip it up so it's not sitting on the downpipe. So after you scan it, you should have gotten rid of the high voltage and stuck rich and end up with low voltage and heater circuit. So I'm going to turn the car off, scan it, clear it, and plug it in. Hopefully it works. So if you go into control units, go into engine, basic setting, and run test of heated O2 sensor 2, bank 1. You hold your foot on the brake and then hold the gas down until it says it ends, and then ran a scan, and currently it's not working for some reason, but no faults. So hopefully it stays like that. Seems like it's working with the spacer.